I want to go over another little facet real quick, and this is called controlled dice throws. Anybody heard of them before? Show of hands. Rhythm rolling, control rolls. Right? How many people find it a threat? A couple of people. Well, you know what it is? It's an unknown. We need to know about it. Right? Now, here's the myth. I'm going to do this a little bit different. I'm going to throw the myth up, and I'm going to leave it, and then we're going to come back. It says, never let customers set the dice. And there's a lot of good dice guys out there going, right now. You know why? You don't want people to set the dice because it slows the game down. It doesn't mean you need to jump over on top of everybody that does set the dice. Always make the customers hit the back wall. Some guys are getting gruff with me on that one. But just because they miss the wall every once in a while doesn't mean you can jump all over them or should jump all over them. And discourage rhythm rollers from shooting the dice. And most people wouldn't know what rhythm rolling was. But if somebody starts beating them out of some money, they might say, hey, you know, that guy might be one of those rhythm rollers. So let's just go in and look at it today. The first thing I want to do is, what's the rhythm roller trying to accomplish? A rhythm roller is trying to control the outcome of the dice by controlling the dice throw. What they're going to do is we're not talking about the dice sliders, okay? These guys don't throw it. That thing never leaves the layout. It stays right there. This is people that believe that they can throw the dice and control the outcome. Dice must be picked up in a specific spot combination order. So they're going to set the dice before they throw them. I got some pictures too. I mean, I'm just not, it's like the giant claw machine here, right? And I actually have some pictures on this. The dice must stay together in the air and land together. And the reason why they have to do this is because they want them to stay together on a specific axis. They're supposed to hit right before the back wall and glance off the back wall of the table. Notice I use the word glance. Dice will roll out of the wall together on a common axis. If they come out on a common axis, what they're going to do is isolate whatever spots are on the end. And those aren't supposed to be able to come into play if it's done correctly. And the method is designed to eliminate the A6 combination. Now, it doesn't eliminate it. They're trying to restrict it. Now, here's how the dice are set. Now, this is just one way. If you pick up any books on rhythm rolling, you'll see this is the main idea is to try to keep the A6 from coming into play. The standard combination has an A6 on the outward sides. If you notice in the picture, you'll see the 6, you know there's an ace on the other side. It also has what they call hard way combinations on the rest of them. You notice you have the 2 10s together, the 2 3s together, right? So those are, 2 5s together, 2 3s together. These would be considered your hard way combinations. And the combination is used after the point is established. So they're not using it for the come-out roll. They're using it afterwards because they're going to try to eliminate 7s. You don't want to do that in a come-out roll. See? And here's the finger grip position on this. You notice they're using the dice are gripped between the index and the pinky and the thumb behind because they want to be able to throw it so they don't wobble. They turn on an axis. Looks like they're stuck together. You'll be able to spot the guys that are trying to do this. Just by understanding what the principles are. In one motion, the dice are arched towards the opposite end of the table. Dice are required to land just in front of the back wall. And again, get this, the dice are supposed to glance off the diamond padding. And they're saying that the diamond padding doesn't affect it. All right, here's what they're trying to accomplish. And I'll go through this quick. Again, we know that they're trying to eliminate the number of 7s. Rhythm roll attempts to reduce the number of 7s from 1 every 6 rolls to 1 every 6.5 rolls. So we're not talking about a lot there. However, it's very, very difficult to do. If I can do this as a rhythm roller, on my pass line bet with no odds, I actually have a 1.6% advantage. All right? Not the 1.4, the house has 1.6. And of course, my odds multiply 4%, and I have 4.8 if I get 5 times odds. Rhythm rollers will not go after craps wagers where the house has a greater than 2% advantage because they don't feel they can overcome that. Now, let's go back to the myths and the math. Let's look at the truths. My feeling is you embrace customers who think they can control the dice. And the reason why is there might be 3 or 4 people in the whole country that can control the dice. Might be. Right? So most people, it's just like anything else. Like I didn't back off the card counters, the lower level card counters. Embrace the dice, the controllers, the rhythm rollers. Lighten up on setters and the occasional short roll, which means don't jump all over these people. All right? Because I don't think this is a threat. And interest in rhythm rolling, all it's going to do is increase interest in dice. And that's the whole point here. It's almost like what Dr. Thorpe did back in the 60s. If people buy into the rhythm rolling, and I don't see really any merit in it, maybe it'll bring dice back for a little while.